Moving on, viewers, ahead of Prime Minister's visit to Washington, D.C., we have accessed exclusive inside details about what could be on the table during the high-level bilateral meeting between the two nations. Several big-ticket deals could be on the cards as Prime Minister Narendra Modi will arrive in Washington, D.C. next week for his first U.S. visit under the new Trump administration. And the visit is part of his 5-day overseas visit starting February 10th. He will first visit France, and that will be from February 10th to 12th. And after that, the Prime Minister will then move to the United States. US President Donald Trump is anticipated to sign an executive order on Tuesday, formally withdrawing the United States from the UN Human Rights Council as well, and prohibiting future funding for the UN relief agency UNRWA. Well, this is a big decision by the Trump administration to withdraw from the UN Rights Council. Krutat is joining me live from the newsroom. Krutat, what are the implications of now the US deciding to withdraw itself from the UN Rights Council?
Indeed, Deepak, and this is now a next-level move by the US, which is closely moving towards more protectionism vis-a-vis international organizations. We have also seen in the past that how Donald Trump walked out of the World Health Organization as he did during the pandemic, and this time it is the United Nations Human Rights Council that is on the target of the Trump administration. It is believed that President Trump can later today sign an executive order withdrawing the United States participation in UNHRC officially, and also ending its association with UNRWA. This will have huge implications on the global mandate of UNHRC and UNRWA, which works for refugees in Palestine. The indications are, as per reports, that US is planning to withdraw from these agencies due to the biases in these agencies. US believes under Trump that these agencies have largely failed to deliver on their mandate of human rights, and they have consistently targeted nations like Israel on matters of human rights with disproportionate coverage and not paying enough attention to the terrorist activities in the surrounding neighborhood. So it is clearly an ideological battle that President Trump has now waged now on one or two of the top and most widely known UN agencies, which is the UNHRC and UNRWA, and massive implications now as threats also loom on whether or not Trump will stay in the World Trade Organization. As we know, already Canada and China have moved the WTO also on the tariff threat that US President Trump had imposed. So US more and more moving out of multilateral organizations. Trump is giving absolute zero disregard to any of its allies, be it NATO and Canada, be it the World Health Organization, and now the latest target, UNHRC and UNRWA. It remains to be seen if it materializes later today, but the indications are that United States could officially walk away from UNHRC.